Hello, friends, a very warm welcome. And in this session, we are going to take up understanding of such important themes and topics, which again are very much linked with everyday life. That means such topics and themes which helps us to not only connect but also to go through everyday development and administrative process. That is why when we speak about development in India, it has got many different kind of areas. And in these areas, we see that they are not isolated in approach. They are very much integrated, whether it is infrastructure, whether it is health. And it is in this context, one of the most important themes is of e-learning. So, Ashik, I want to know from you, when it comes to e-learning, what is India's position? And do you think what is India's position, number one? And do you think e-learning is the future for India?
So in India, as a population is adequately represented. It is more focusing on e-learning. For example, there are various schemes that is focusing on e-learning. In the longer run, 21st century, so reskilling, capacity building will be adopted at a very faster rate for the e-learnings. It is
Mansi, can you please tell me what one thing e-learning provides to all?
So accessibility.
Very good. Equal access, not accessibility,
Equitable
equal access.
accessibility.
That is very important thing. Equal access it provides to all. We are not saying there are not challenges. Challenges are there.
Yes, sir.
Disparities in access, connectivity, and then the kind of information that we are putting up, digital literacy, that's what we can say. So, Ashik, when we say artificial intelligence, virtual reality, and augmented reality, with all these three, please tell how the future is there for digital education in India.
so artificial intelligence, virtual reality, and augmented reality. They will help the student and the learner to get a immersive learning. For
Mm,
example, interactive learning.
mm,
For gaming would be done
mm,
with that. Then it's a, it will be disable friendly technology. For
mm,
example, subtitle or even
mm,
transforming the language from English to translating the language from English to other form of language. For example, AI Bhasani app.
mm,
Apart from that, important institution, for example, Meta,
mm,
Quest. It is a VR set which can be used for learning. For
mm,
example, various kind of a model or even physics or even other labs, e-lab.
mm,
Basically, experimentation on the online platform. It can be done by artificial intelligence and
mm,
VR. So our student will become more and more practical oriented
mm.
regarding the concept will be clear in a very simple manner. The micro learning will be provided. So
So when I say Karuna, that if you want to teach people a way of thinking, don't bother trying to teach them. I repeat, if you want to teach people a way of thinking, don't bother trying to teach them. So, do you really think that we as a process have bothered, or if I ask individually, I have bothered to teach you something?
So here we are providing exposure. That
So,
is the most important
that
aspect.
means if I say the next part of the statement, give them a tool, the use of which will lead to a new ways of thinking. So, do you think that we also use different tools which helps us to have a new way of thinking?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you illustrate?
So we are discussing in a collective manner. We are analyzing what wrong we are doing. So we are providing feedback. That also helps us to improve.
Okay, thank you. Mansi, what are the challenges of making digital education offline? Or if I say low internet speed is there, how you can make digital education accessible offline or in the low internet environment?
So
Digital education offline, I didn't clearly understand this question. So digital and offline, these are.
Suppose, I agree. Suppose there is low connectivity.
Hmm.
There is very poor connectivity. You cannot run high resolution videos, and you cannot have access to complete 3D learning. So in such context, if I say, the ways are, for example, you provide downloadable content such as PDFs, ebooks कि आप उनको download कर लो, because they can be accessed. Once they are downloaded, they can be accessed even without internet. Secondly, you can provide something which can easily operate on mobile applications, which require less speed and less data. This is the way I was asking. Okay. For example, CD, there can be CD. You can drives, small drives, USB drives, storage devices can be created, and uh, there can be interactions. So this is possible in cases where we have low connectivity or where we are not able to do so. Okay.
These are.
Ashik, can you please tell me about National Digital Library of India?
So National Digital Library of India focuses on giving a platform where the e-book content and as well as various NCRT books and
Hmm.
other course material can be accessible. It is accessible online
Hmm.
and it can be downloaded and can be read. So
Okay.
it is.
Yeah, same is the case with SWAM, which is the Study Webs of Active Learning for Young Aspiring Minds. SWAM.
It is a
MOOC,
it is a platform, sir, where the teacher,
Massive Open Online
yes,
Courses.
uploads its courses and the student can uh, get online and they can download their courses,
And
several
similarly
courses.
is the
They can
case with
also create
Diksha.
credit system. Yes,
There is a groundbreaking digital platform called Diksha.
Diksha.
Diksha, yes. It serves as a hub for educational resources. And there is something called National Digital Education Architecture. Mansi, please tell about National Digital Educational Architecture.
So national digital education architecture.
Hmm.
So again, I'm guessing about it. So it would be a digital platform where we'll be having again accessibility to the digital study material and the context in
Correct.
different
Hmm.
forms like PDFs or videos or audios can be there. So
And
it
most importantly, there is interoperability.
interoperable.
Interoperability. Different digital platforms and services, they come together.
Yes.
And data-driven decision making.
Hmm.
Inclusivity and accessibility are always there. So standard is created and solutions are also given. For example, there can be a student, parent, teacher, administrator, and community member. It becomes a one architecture, one system. So virtual reality and augmented reality, Ashik, how we can use it?
so virtual reality, it is based on highly immersive technology which disconnects the world and it connects the human or the source to the e-world. It is virtual, whereas augmented reality is based on the interactive platform on the real world space only. So, sir, both can be used to make the student understand the basic micro detailing of the problems, for example atomic theory or even anything biological parts, etc. Gaming can be also used, so that puzzle solving can be used to make the student more and more proactive regarding the calculation as well as solving problems. Real life example can be used. All these things will help making the education more fun and interactive.
Okay, Mansi, please tell me how you can address e-learning challenges in rural India.
So, like currently, we are having the BharatNet program, which is about providing more deeper internet penetration and the internet connectivity with the panchayats. So, this can help in addressing the digital divide aspect. Then even when we're talking about the political will also, so this is also a debated topic that we see that the political parties are distributing like tablets, so it is considered to be freebies, but it is in a way a kind of capital investment also for the students or for the development of human resource. So this should be more, we can say, be a part of even the manifestos of the political parties also. So it can be sir another way. Apart from this, sir, we can take the help or the help of NGOs or more of community participation in this, which can make the accessibility reaching the tier 2 and tier 3 cities and areas, villages.
And more points, please.
Sir,
More points, I'm saying.
huh. So in rural areas, most important problem is with regarding to accessibility. Then internet connection and electrification is not there. Even as discrimination with regarding to student, gender divide, digital divide is there. So basic infrastructure, for example, common service center is being created so that e-learning platform can be used and can be sources can be downloaded. Second would be, sir, distribution of conscious sub freebies. For example, as Mansi had said, the distribution of tablet, basic tablet, it can be done. So third would be focusing on modules such as translating the languages into local languages, because learning divide is there. English language,
Online
it is
courses
much focus or Hindi.
practically happening
हाँ
online.
sir, हाँ. Apart from that, sir, फोकस
Personalized
सेंसिटिव,
learning.
हाँ, पर्सनलाइज
Personalized
लर्निंग होगा, फिर एनजीओ का रोल कि कैसे एनजीओ को
yes.
इंक्लूड कर सकते हैं और
Digital
सीएसआर फंडिंग को
community.
यूज करके बेसिक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर क्रिएट कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि इंडिया में ऐसे एक डेटा था उसमें भी होगा सर कि ये 14 लाख स्कूल है जिसमें से सिर्फ 7 लाख से कम में कंप्यूटर है।
Hmm.
तो ये दिखाते हैं कि कंप्यूटर बेसिक रिक्वायरमेंट है वो भी नहीं, तो एक कंप्यूटर भी नहीं, तो इसलिए बहुत जरूरी है कि
Okay, when we speak about artificial intelligence, then in such context, uh, you know, every student is different. Each has their own pace of learning. So classroom teaching becomes very important because there are different methods like conventional teaching, mastery teaching, and tutoring. Tutoring makes significant development. We can see in the coaching industry also. Overall grasp also increases. So how teacher student ratio, when we speak about in context of developing country like India, in context of AI, where they have limited resources and budgets, so use of AI in edtech, specifically in the large language modeling, this is very important. This is a solution to the problem for better learning. Large language models, they are the building blocks of artificial intelligence because they are enabling AI systems to interact with humans more naturally, like chatbots, virtual assistants, automated content creation. This makes a hell lot of difference. And they can process and analyze vast amount of text. They are providing insights, ability to generate human-like responses. So these language models are highly adaptable depending upon the training data that we are putting up, for various purpose they can serve. They can also help in STEM, and that is how female can better realize their aspirations. So, for example, Chat GPT, Ashik, what do you say about Chat GPT? How it can help in Chat GPT? Yoga Doubtnet.
yes sir,
There is a Doubtnet in India. It also uses artificial intelligence and it is
LLM sir,
more than India has so many scheduled languages also.
yes
Many
sir.
types are there. AI penetration is very, very important.
So ChatGPT, it can just support the overall e-learning system rather than replacing the basic foundational learning that is interaction between teacher and student. ChatGPT can be helpful for solving a doubt, basic doubt, even fact and other kind of things. But the whole thinking process will be cultivated by the teacher and also the student interaction. So I think sir, ChatGPT will be a supporting aspect as compared to.
Manzi?
So there are concerns related to ChatGPT or using AI in education, like the updated information that it is providing, like it is not again providing us exact advanced information. And secondly, sir, algorithm bias is another aspect. Plus, it is not teaching us how we have to think. So that ability would be generated through the school system of the help of teachers. So human touch is necessary when it comes to, again, working upon the demographic dividend in India.
And do you think the same will be applicable to rural areas also?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, how AI can remain responsible, Ashik, in this context?
Yes, sir. So AI can remain irresponsible if the political will it is there to implement laws, for example, IT Act and other kind of a framework. For example, UI Act, etc. Second would be, sir, role of civil society and others to question the important institution making the AI model so that the algorithmic bias and other kind of a bias does not creep in. Third would be, sir, making the people aware that all the things that is present on the internet, it is not 100% true. There has to be certain kind of verification. It is there. So, fourth would be, sir, regarding personal data and protection under GDP under the Data Protection Act 2023. And so fifth would be regarding the concept of ethical AI that our Prime Minister have pointed out in GPI summit. For example, how the framework can be formed for the use of ethical AI. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this is a good idea. Moving further, when we speak about e-gram Swaraj, can you please tell and link the digitization process of e-gram Swaraj, because it is simplifying the work based. It is simplifying the work which is reflecting accounting application for Panchayati Raj.
Hmm.
E-gram Swaraj. So can you elaborate?
So only for the accounting
Chandra,
aspect.
you can first speak about what are the 6 areas of e-gram Swaraj.
So areas of the e-gram Swaraj. That is profiling of the panchayat, it is there first.
Correct.
Second would be, sir, regarding the action plan.
Correct.
Then work on action, that is auditing. Third would be auditing. Fourth
Correct.
would be geotagging of all the asset that is present in the village area. And the fifth would be regarding key
Activity output.
output. Yes, auditing and output. And sixth would be accounting, sir. Accounting of the aspects, several
Correct.
aspects.
Correct. So this is very important. E-gram Swaraj, this is going to change the whole scenario, and it is reflecting the whole architecture. There is panchayat planning, then there is spatial planning, GIS based activity. You check out geographical information system is used,
Yes,
physical progress is then geotagging takes place.
the Bhuadhar, even
Geotagging
PM
and
Samvita Yojana, it is
financial
under geotag.
progress is now seen in the real time payment होता है फिर REAT, real time payment mode. Then asset management, maintenance of the assets. So that's why no duplicity. इससे करप्शन भी कम होगा, चीजें भी. तो ई ग्राम वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. मोर देन 1.8 लाख पंचायत ने जियो टैगिंग कर लिया है. मोर देन 2.5 लाख पंचायत का प्रोफाइल हो चुका है क्रिएट, और 7.1 एक्टिव इलेक्टेड रिप्रेजेंटेटिव इसका पार्ट. कितना इंपॉर्टेंट है सोचिए आप. हमें ये लेके आना चाहिए. वी मस्ट ब्रिंग दैट in our answer. So skilling for the future, when we speak about e-learning, is very, very important. And whether it is automobile age, whether it is future key skill development programs, Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, 2015, when it was launched, it has created different avenues. For example, there is National Skill Qualification Framework, NSQF, which is aligned job roles based on demand from industries, relevant sectors में जो भी होंगे. Then there is प्रधानमंत्री ग्राम डिजिटल साक्षरता अभियान. प्रधानमंत्री ग्रामीण डिजिटल साक्षरता अभियान. आप शब्द पे ध्यान दीजिए, ग्रामीण डिजिटल साक्षरता अभियान. सो इट इज ब्रिजिंग डिजिटल डिवाइड. नेशनल डिजिटल लिटरेसी मिशन की बात है, स्वयं की हमने बात की, नेशनल डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी की हमने बात की, वर्चुअल लैब की हमने बात की, ई यंत्र एंड नेशनल एजुकेशन अलायंस फॉर टेक्नोलॉजी, NEAT. ये सभी जुड़े हुए एस्पेक्ट है. NEAT है. तो सारे आपको याद ना रहे, लेकिन कुछ अगर आप महसूस करके समझेंगे, जैसे स्किल इंडिया डिजिटल हब,
SIDH।
SIDH, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। उससे लीडर्स क्रिएट
इसमें सर आइडेंटिफिकेशन है, स्किलिंग है, फिर क्रेडिट, और फिर जोड़ना है एक तरह से जो स्किल जिसको चाहिए, और एज वेल एज जो डिमांड है मार्केट में वो भी है, प्लस रिकॉग्निशन ऑफ प्रायर लर्निंग स्किल
तो ये अगर
के लिए
आइडिया
वो।
आप डेली न्यूज़पेपर के उससे जोड़ेंगे तो फिर अपने आप आपका माइंडसेट और आपके आइडियाज चेंज हो
हाँ
जाएंगे।
सर।
दैट इज द होल पॉइंट। Mansi, when we speak about bridging the gap, that is e-learning with health and nutrition awareness, वहाँ आप कैसे करेंगे?
So in this case, firstly, we can talk about the training of the ASHA and the Anganwadi workers. So they, as we talk about, they are the frontline workers. So in terms of again accessibility and the wider reach, that can be one aspect. So then in digital awareness, the role of social media, the role of even radio stations or the radios, that can be another channel. And then again, so community participation, increased role of panchayat in terms of generating awareness can be helpful.
कौशिक, आप बताइए।
से इम्पोर्टेंट फ्रेमवर्क फॉर एग्जाम्पल नेशनल डिजिटल हेल्थ मिशन, जिसमें बोल सकते हैं आभा आभा आईडी, फॉर एग्जाम्पल हाउ इट कैन बी यूज्ड फॉर क्रिएटिंग ऑफ अ डेटा framework regarding the personal data of the patient, as well as how it can be used for the profiling of the non-personal data, कि इंडिया में कितना डिजीजेज है और कैसे वो डील कर सकता है। ICDS में यूज हो सकता है, पोषण अभियान, पोषण 2.0, एंड ऑल दिस एस्पेक्ट द digital India mission can be used. Apart from that, dashboard can be created for the portion dashboard, that कितने लोगों को सब्सिडी या स्कीम्स प्रोवाइड किए गए। अब अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट सर,
बोलिए बोलिए।
community radio, as Mansi has pointed out, it is very important. uh, Digital awareness।
हाँ, जैसे अब आपका पोषण अभियान है या आयुष्मान
हम्म,
भारत है, उसमें डिजिटल इंडिया प्रोग्राम कैन हेल्प ब्रेक कल्चरल बैरियर्स,
हम्म,
कल्चरल सेंसिटिविटी, कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग और पार्टनरशिप्स को आप प्रमोट कर सकते हैं। मॉनिटरिंग मैकेनिज्म है, डाइवर्सिफाइड कंटेंट है, इवन रिमोट एरियाज में ये चीजें हो सकती हैं।
हम्म।
सो ई एजुकेशन,
टेली मेडिसिन सर,
ई
ई
हेल्थ,
संजीवनी,
ई रक्त,
टेली मेडिसिन, ई
बिल्कुल
रक्त।
ई रक्त कोष जैसे है।
हम्म,
एंड देन यू हैव नेशनल डिजिटल हेल्थ मिशन है।
हम्म,
तो दिस इज ऑल वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड, सब कुछ है, आपको देखना है कि उसको सक्षम आंगनवाड़ी, सक्षम आंगनवाड़ी करके स्टार्ट हुआ। पोषण 2.0 भी है 15th फाइनेंस कमीशन के बाद। एंड देन मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंटली इंफॉर्मेशन एंड कम्युनिकेशन टेक्नोलॉजी बेस्ड रियल टाइम मॉनिटरिंग, ICT-RT।
हम्म,
कैसे आप उसको तो थोड़ा सोचेंगे तो आपको पोषण ट्रैकर है, जैसे अब पोषण ट्रैकर अभियान तो है ही, ट्रैकर भी है, तो ट्रैकर से आपको पता लगेगा। ऐसे ही हेल्थ केयर प्रोफेशनल्स की रजिस्ट्री बना दी एक पूरी, उससे पूरा पता लग जाएगा ट्रेडिशनल और मॉडर्न सिस्टम में। यूनिफाइड हेल्थ इंटरफेस, एक यूनिफाइड हेल्थ इंटरफेस बनाया, सारी डिजिटल सर्विसेज, अपॉइंटमेंट, टेली कंसल्टेशन, सर्विस डिस्कवरी, सब कुछ आप उसमें लेके आ गए। सरकार कर रही है, जबकि हम बात करते हैं कि बहुत मुश्किल है। ई हॉस्पिटल बनाया, एक ई हॉस्पिटल एप्लीकेशन है,
हम्म।
क्लाउड बेस्ड हॉस्पिटल मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम है।
प्राइवेट सेक्टर, पब्लिक सब इंक्लूडेड उसमें।
उसमें इट इज
हाँ।
सेंट्रल स्टेट गवर्नमेंट सबके लिए है।
सबके लिए।
ऑटोनोमस कोऑपरेटिव हॉस्पिटल, सॉफ्टवेयर एज सर्विस मॉडल है ये, सोचिए आप, सास।
हम्म,
ऐसे ही स्वच्छ भारत प्रेरक प्रोग्राम, एक बनाया ई स्कूल फॉर फार्मर्स। तो ये कुछ ऐसे हैं जो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, जिनको प्रमोट करना और पेनिट्रेट करना बहुत जरूरी है। स्वयं प्रभा टीवी चैनल,
हम्म,
वन क्लास वन चैनल, स्वयं प्रभा टीवी चैनल वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। पता ही नहीं, हम तो यूज करेंगे उसको, पता नहीं का मतलब आप पता होना चाहिए। फिट इंडिया स्कीम चलाया था जैसे। तो दीज आर द आइडियाज। फिर बाकी कॉमन है पॉइंट, जैसे इंटरेक्टिव कंटेंट होना चाहिए, ट्रेनिंग कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग होनी चाहिए, डिजिटल रिसोर्सेज होने चाहिए। उसके बाद वर्चुअल वर्कशॉप्स और वेबिनार्स होते हैं, डिजिटल मॉनिटरिंग सिस्टम है, फीडबैक मैकेनिज्म्स है, कोलैबोरेशन है, पार्टनरशिप है, ये सब हमें पता है, ये सब आप लेके आ सकते हैं। एसएमएस कैंपेन होने चाहिए, वॉइस मैसेज होता है, रियल टाइम आप चीजें कर सकते हो। डिजिटल डिवाइड को दूर करना है इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के थ्रू, लो डिजिटल लिटरेसी को दूर करना है ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम के थ्रू, कल्चरल बैरियर को दूर करना है कल्चरल सेंसिटिविटी के थ्रू। लिमिटेड एक्सेस जैसे मैंने बताया, उससे आप डिवाइस देंगे या फिर आप डाउनलोडेबल मटेरियल देते हैं। कंटेंट का रिलेवेंस कैसे होगा? लोकलाइज कंटेंट होना चाहिए, उनकी भाषा में होना चाहिए, इंटरैक्टिव मॉड्यूल होने चाहिए। सस्टेन करना है, उनको इंटीग्रेट करिए ऑलरेडी सिस्टम के साथ। जैसे किलकारी, किलकारी इज अ इंटरैक्टिव आईवीआर बेस्ड मोबाइल हेल्थ सर्विस है। वो ऑडियो मैसेज भेजती है प्रेगनेंसी, चाइल्ड बर्थ, चाइल्ड केयर के बारे में, डायरेक्टली टू द फैमिलीज मोबाइल फोन। हर एक को नहीं भेजेगी। सेकंड ट्राइमेस्टर, फ्रॉम द सेकंड ट्राइमेस्टर स्टार्ट हो जाता है, जब तक बच्चा 1 साल का नहीं। मोबाइल कुंजी, मोबाइल कुंजी में क्या खिलाना है, बच्चे की हेल्थ का क्या ध्यान रखना है। एम सखी, ई संजीवनी आपने बताया ही है। तो दिस इज हाउ इट इज, वी हैव अमेजिंग, पर उसको जनता तक पहुंचाना बहुत बड़ा बात है, तो पहुंचा नहीं पाते हैं। तो दैट्स व्हाट वी से। तो व्हाट वी कैन कंक्लूड बाय सेइंग कि आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस जरूरी है, लेकिन एथिक्स चाहिए, अफेक्टिव पीपीपी चाहिए, पब्लिक प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप, एक्सेस सबको चाहिए, ओनरशिप ओपन होना चाहिए, डेटा स्टूडेंट्स के पास होना चाहिए। G20 प्लेटफॉर्म पे भी हमने यही बात की थी। हम अफ्रीका के लिए भी यही करेंगे, अफ्रीका को भी हम देंगे जब। तो ये सारे एलिमेंट्स हम, जैसे अभी हमने बात किया, दीक्षा की बात की, नेशनल डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी की बात की, जैसे एक ई जादुई पिटारा, ई जादुई पिटारा प्ले बेस्ड लर्निंग 3 से 8 साल के लिए काफी है। अगर हम जो हमने डिस्कस किया, अगर हम इसको 50% भी अपना लेंगे, यू आर थ्रू, यू आर डन। इवन a district magistrate will not be able to share this much.
हाँ सर।
Wonderful to have this discussion. Karuna, you want to say something? Give your concluding remark.
Sir, I have learned many aspects of e-learning, how the gamified version of education can be promoted, what are the challenges for the rural areas, and what can be done via e-learning.
Very good. Kaushik?
सर बेसिक रियल लाइफ जो एग्जांपल है, किलकारी हो गया, ये सब अपने आंसर में लेके आने से थोड़ा वैल्यू एडिशन हो जाएगा सर, बाकी 10 to 5 बस।
Mansi?
So यही कि majorly we are talking about technology and digitization and creating e-platforms or electronic forms of delivery of the services. So that is again the future, but again regulated use is going to help us.
Okay. So thank you very much. We'll get back with next very important theme, and we'll get success through consistency, honesty, transparency, and work. Thank you very much.